Hey, what's up, you guys? DJ Mama here, and we're here to cover Stardust Overdrive. Once again, I'm sorry there was no Ancient Prophecy episode, but today we have Stardust Overdrive, and we're gonna get right into it. We didn't have time to film Ancient Prophecy, so we're just sadly had to skip over it, and we're gonna do Stardust Overdrive now. With the start, not impressive 4 cards, but here are two very good ones. Quick Draw Synchron saw so much play, of course, in 2010 and maybe like a year or two after its release, and also definitely saw some time in 2016 with like an extra deck Monarch variant because it was a free level 5 pretty much. And Level Eater, certainly a monster that could have gotten Link Karibo banned, but it had Beast Snake Eye. But this card has to stay banned because, ooh, can you imagine this in like Cash? Like, oh, just like special like Hashtira, have level even grave and just like start linking off, and that'd be really dumb, and it'd be really dumb. That's all I'll say. Infernity getting Necromancer, so Infernity has a chance. It's getting there. We're almost at Shining Darkness. I think it's a week or two away. Next week should be Absolute Power Force, so it'll be in Edison format now. Alright, Fortune Ladies certainly are cards. A lot of spellcasters that are weird. That's all I'll say about it. Spiders, they're spiders. Mother Spider's distant card, but I think we're a little past playing like a weird version of a weird deck at the moment. Vertilians did get some support here. I think Viper's actually pretty nice. These Earthbound Immortals aren't all that. Rosca definitely saw some play in like a janky version of Flu. So there's that. The Geminis definitely get a good amount of support here. Crusader of Endymion is certainly a decent card, and so is Tuned Magician. Someone tried to hype me up on Knight of the Red Lotus, and it's like a really, really rough Chaos Orc. I mean, it summons a level 4 or lower normal from grave, so you have to have like, by having 3 exactly, it's Dad, and then you have to remove 2, so you have to do Chaos Sork shenanigans, and then you can special summon the one you didn't banish. Great. And here's like the cover card. It's really like probably the best card in the set. Swap Frog, still seeing play today. If you see my recent Sprite deck list or local coverage, whatever I want to call it, still playing this card to this day, and I think I have this version, the common. So there's that. Jin Rusler Rituals is here, as is another decent ritual support card. North Wemco. Oh lord. The Synchros, Silver the Ascendant is not bad. Black Brute Draco is definitely a card. Looking further, Fortune's Future, not too bad. It's a draw 2. Gemini Spark, definitely a very good card, and a card I definitely do play today, and even direct on player's site today. Prep of Rites, just adding a level 7 real or ritual monster from your hand, and then I can add a ritual spell from grave, which does kind of show up. Other than that, oh, the traps are looking real rough. Stygian Dirge, certainly a floodgate of floodgates. A Pointer of the Red Lotus definitely probably won't see play now in 2009, 2010 era. Maybe sometime during like 2014, 2015, this card can see some play. More Lightsworns that didn't really do anything. Actually, Shire is probably seeing more experimentation in like Edison, like Lightsworn Fairy variants, because it is another Lightsworn Fairy name other than Celestia. Metabo Shark, if you plan to play Coelacanth things. Gateway of the Six is certainly a card. Dark Samark, also a high rarity card. People have experimented with it a little in different formats, like 2010 and even up to 2012. Archlord Christia definitely is a monster. Still playing this card in Herald. And then Clear Vice Dragon and Clear World finally getting their support sometime maybe in 2024 or 2025. Alright, let's see how we pulled. Okay, only 2 Stygian Dirge, that's fine. Perfect amount of Level Eater, perfect amount of Oshalion, and then 3 Swap Frog, just enough, just like I always have. And 3 Toon Magician, very nice, as is multiple Appointer. multiple Gemini Spark, and only 2 quick draw, but that is doable. And then we have 1 Jin. Other than that, we got Gateway and Crusader, so there's something there for us to make. So let's see what we built today. After these pulls, we have built Gemini. So we got a second Crusader from like another person in the Discord server, playing Alias as another big guy. Dark Valkyria is a very interesting Gemini. It's a dark fairy that is like Breaker the Magical Warrior, but she pops monsters instead of spell traps. But she only gains the effect if she's Gemini summoned. Next up, we're playing Gemini Soldier, a reinforced truth target. So certainly a card. We only have 1 copy though, which is very unfortunate. Next up, Blazewing Butterfly made it in, so Blazewing Butterfly keeps seeing some plays, I guess, as did Evocator Chevalier, which is to remove Supervise, and then target card your opponent controls and destroy the target. We're playing Chaos Art because there's a decent amount of lights and darks in this deck. We're playing Gore's DD Warrior Lady as well. Honest, just to hit with a Crusader and Alias and deal with big threats. Also deal with big threats and be a tuner. We have Gale. We have Swordsman, Comrade Swordsman of the Landstar, and Jute Fighter to get into weird synchros. Yeah, we don't have any other tuners besides Tuned Magician, but I think these are fine. They're all Rota searchable, that's why I went with them. Next up, Dark Factory of Mass Production is certainly a card, adding 2 of our Geminis back, as is Dragon's Mirror, which just allows us to summon a Super Ally Beast Raptinus. Ooh, plays get a lot more easier if you put this monster on the board. Gemini Spark, of course, targeting specifically a level 4 Gemini monster, and then target a card in the field and destroy it. Tribute 1, crazy. So we maxed out on a lot of level 4s, so we can't tribute Gemini Soldier for Gemini Spark, but that's just fine. True Nade Heavy, still in the format. 1 Rhoda. We're playing triple Supervise to equip to a Gemini monster to make it an effect monster to gain its effects. And if this card is sent from field to grave, I can target normal and special summon it. This card is crazy. There's something to do with Gigaplant, but I think Supervise is very decent. We got it in the Warrior Strike structure deck, I think. One of those, Warrior Strike or Warrior's Triumph. And then we're playing 3 Dim Barrier because we do like to protect our monsters if we're stuck with just a vanilla on field. Jar of Greed just to draw into more Mirror Force, you know, protect our guys. Reinforced Truth to once again summon the Gemini Soldier from deck. And then we have Knight of the Red Lotus. We actually managed to get this off a trade. Let's see if he comes up. That's all I'll say. And in the side, of course, we have Caius, double Cyber Dragon, Toon Magician, Mole. At 1, I think Lightning Vortex, very nice for getting rid of just big head. Ooh, sorry about that. Okay. And then we have Compulse, Dark Bribe to negate, like, if they want to blow at us, like with Lightning Vortex or like back row removal. Our back row is not crazy, but sometimes we'd like to keep the Supervise. And then Royal Oppression, of course, sadly, and then Torrential Tribute to round it out. And then here's our just Synchro Pool. Alright, we actually did end up getting a Black Brute Drago, which could matter. Which is, you know, he's a guy. Fills the grave, special summon it, and the special summon Gemini. So he's decent. And let's get into the replay. Finally, we get into the sorry it took so long. We're facing Power Fable with this deck, and let's see how this one goes. And I gotta tell you, Power Fable cooked on this replay. So he has Tuning Wear, Raikou, Turbo Booster, and Caius plus MST. So he's gonna start off with current Power Fable, drawing Chaos Sorcerer. Let's see, what's the play here? Just set Raikou, set MST? Yeah, seems to be a viable play. So we have ourselves Gemini Spark, Comrade of the Landstar, Crusader, and Chaos Sorc. So we're just going to go hidden. I tried to chain Gemini Spark here, but this is all in the damage step. And we're using current Raikou, which applies simultaneously. So I can't do Gemini Spark here, sadly. So Mill 3, he got 2 names, 1 charge out of the way, and the 1-for-1. So this goes, I get the set, and then it hits Mirror Force, so I'm like, that's not great. He summons Level Eater. Special summons Turbo Booster because you normal summon something is kind of awkward. Just leaving these two guys up because they're both not tuners. So, yeah, this is going to be a little awkward. We're going to go Crusader. We're just going to go Battle hit for 12. I'm going to hit this. Either way, it's going to be weird, so let's see how this goes. Raikou, Tuning Wear. Goes for Caius, and then I'm like, alright, he goes for the back row. I got to change Gemini Spark. We'll go Gemini Spark. Banish it, and then I'll draw a card. Banish a Light in the Dark for Chaos Sork. Goes for Level Eater. Sorry, that had to happen because it was lagging really bad. So 623 is what I'll take here. So what do we have here? Oh, Dragon's Mirror actually helps us out here. So facing down Chaos Orc is kind of crazy. I could have just probably like set Valkyria and have to pass, and then it'd be a little awkward. But Dragon's Mirror, this is certainly a card. So with this, we can just go for Dragon's Mirror. We're gonna banish our 2 Geminis to summon the Dragon Super Ally Beast Raptinus, and let's get to going. We can normal summon Valkyria, and Valkyria is treated as a monster with an effect. I'll put the counter on it. Yeah, while it's face up, place 1 spell counter on it, gains 300 attack, and then I can remove the spell counter and target a monster on the field and destroy it. Lovely. So we're gonna go 18 plus 22. Alright. They top Brain Control. I'm like, Raikou kind of deals with this board. It only deals with one of them. But yeah, Brain Control plus Tuning Wear isn't gonna go that great. I don't think I don't think there's time to like do anything. So we just go Brain Control, pay 8. So pre-rata Brain Control, he can attack, he can do whatever. And as long as it's a that can't be normal summoned. That didn't. Well, that was on it. It was just take a face-up monster. So takes out my Valkyria, sets 1, gives me back my Raptinus, and then see how this one goes. So we only have 1 Gemini Engrave. We can go Rhoda. Get Alias, because that's the best kind of pick here. So we go this. Yeah, we go this. Hit Raptinus. And then we had a question. It was like, does it remain as Elemental Hero Neos now? Because it, as was on the field with the Raptinus, it gains its effects. But if it leaves, does it stay as it? It doesn't really matter as long as it's not doing anything. So I could have banished Sork here, but it was fine. We'll save Sork for now. Love that Raptinus is a light for some reason. And we have another Raikou. And then we do Gemini Spark. Great. So we go Gemini Spark. Get the Raikou, draw a card. It's Jar of Greed. Oh, we could have Dark Factoried, maybe? No, we're just going for Chaos Orc plus Comrade of the Landstar. Which is enough. Barely. I don't know why. He's only 500. It's alright. So we side, and then the Power Fable is going to go first this time. I think Power Fable went first already, but you're about to see one crazy, crazy hand. That's all I'll say. Alright. With this... Oh, he didn't draw for turn. That's crazy. So he goes 1-for-1, pitches the Dark Sea Rescue for Tuning Wear, and then here comes Machine Duplication, because it's a machine, to summon the Tuning Wares. Goes special the junk, or specials the quick draw by pitching the junk. So he has 8 stars worth of material here. So with that, summons Road Warrior, surprising, and then each Tuning Wear triggers, so he'll draw 3 cards. Ooh, quick draw Dandy too, rough. It's looking a little rough, that's all I'll say. And then he goes Road Warrior, summons Dark Sea Rescue, and then he goes, what? Dandy, pitch, quick draw. And this is, once again, 8 stars worth of material. Yep, another 8 stars, but you don't have another Road Synchron, I guess. And then here's Junk Archer, which is crazy because he's a soft once, I think. And then Junk Archer, and then he draws a card off the Deep Sea Rescue. Or Dark Sea Rescue. He sets 1, because he did normal summon that turn. So, he summoned 2 big Synchros. he's ended on a set card, which could be a Raikou, which we saw, and then a token. That's insane. So we have Toon Magician, Gemini Soldier, Depriz, Jar, and Caius. So let's see what we do here. I'm going to summon out Toon Magician. I'm just going to hit a token, make sure he doesn't have more synchro material. I'm going to set 3 cards. So set Jar, set Depriz, set Gemini Spark. So yeah, he'll start off with Junk Archer here. Junk Archer, attempt to banish. I'm going to go Gemini Spark to chain. I'm going to go after Road Warrior because I didn't want him to get that other effect off. And then I'll draw a card. Ooh, Supervise is a nice one. Goes Lila. I'm like, oh gosh, that's rough. Alright, we'll see. Doesn't matter here. Do I want to Depriz? I can't save Depriz in here, so I have to just let it go. And I take 23. End phase, mill 3. He has another Level Eater Engrave. Oh, he has Level Eater now Engrave. That's scary. Okay, we got Gemini Spark, which is certainly a card. I'll go Jar of Greed just to get another card. Go Gemini Soldier. Go Supervise to gain his effect. Doesn't really matter, but I did need to special summon a level 4 here. So we'll go 500 over Lila, and then after damage calc. After damage calc, I can special summon a Gemini monster besides itself. I was looking in, what do I want here? I'll just go for a Dark Valkyria. Dark Valkyria over the set, which is another Level Eater. Scary. And main phase 2. Here's something. I didn't. This is going to be a play. Watch this, watch this, watch this. So, we're going to set 1 first. Actually, first, we're going to go Giant Trunade. We're going to take the Supervise back. And then we're going to reactivate the Supervise on Valkyria. Giving her a counter. Using it to pop Junk Archer. And set a Gemini Spark. And yeah, that was a really nice play. Dark Valkyria is kind of crazy. Go normal Turbo Booster, special the Turbo Booster, hit Valkyria. He takes 18, and then you can tribute this card to destroy a monster your opponent controls that battled one of your monsters this turn. Fun. So that pops Valkyria, also triggers Supervise, so Supervise effect. We'll summon Tooned Magician back. And then I have Crusader, so I'm like, do I normal summon Caius or just to put like a whole bunch of damage on board? Or I can Gemini summon one of them. And I'm like, that's not worth. So we'll just go Crusader, hit for 5, 18, 19. With the Gemini Spark still up. So we should have this game on lock pretty much. Junk oh, that's a good one. Put Junk. Summon. Yeah, we're just going to get rid of it. We'll put Crusader. But he will get a 2, so he gets Tuningware, and then we pass. Reinforced Truth is kind of nice, but Rhoda will steal this one up. Because we get Alias, we normally summon the Alias, and then things happen. So, yeah. Tuningware would have been nice. I don't, does he have a 4? We have Armory Arm, so if he has Armory Arm, that would have been nice. So, hope you guys enjoyed that one. That was pretty good. I did like this Gemini deck, and I hope it does pretty well in the future. Alright, see you guys next time. Bye.